Hey everyone, and welcome to this quick instructional video about how to use Google Jamboard. So let me start by sharing my screen. So here you will see I have a Google Jamboard open at the moment. So in the Google Jamboard here, you'll see we've got some taskbars to the side, taskbar at the top, a title. But this is just our first general page of the Google Jamboard. So a Google Jamboard is essentially a synchronous whiteboard, a synchronous virtual whiteboard. And you have the ability to make multiple pages associated with that individual Jamboard. So you can see here, up here on the top, that we have a little rectangle and then another rectangle stacked underneath it. This represents the number of pages associated with our Google Jamboard. So we can see we're on page number 1 out of a total of 10 pages. So if we want to move to the second page of this Google Jamboard, then all we have to do is click this button right here that shows up as next frame. We can also expand the total Jamboard and see all of the different pages that we have. So we're going to jump to the next page. So first you'll need to know how to create a new Jamboard. So it is very simple. You just go to www.jamboard.google.com. I've got that page opened up right here, and you can see that I have all of the Jamboards that I've ever made that I can access. But if I want to create a new Jamboard, all I do is click this new Jam button right here, and it will generate a brand new Jamboard for me. And as you can see, we only have one page available, but we have the ability to go out to a second page, and all of the taskbars are the same. So like I said, when you get to that page where all of your jams are, if you don't have any Jamboards, this area will be blank. All you do is click on this little orange button with the white plus sign in it, and it will open up a new jam for you. So like I said, a Google Jamboard is a virtual synchronous whiteboard, and the question probably is now, how do you use it? All of the taskbars are the primary tools that you have. So the taskbar on the left is going to be the big one that you use. So it's this right here, this long oval. And you can see that I've just taken a screenshot and moved it over here to make it easier to describe what each button on here does. So within this taskbar, our first one is for freehand writing, and currently it's set up to be a pen, but you can also have a marker, a highlighter, or a brush, and you can change the color. So say you wanted a brush for smoother lines and you wanted it to be blue, you would just draw like that. Or if you were looking to have a marker that is green, you would just draw with that, and that is just with your mouse. Below that, you will see we have a freehand erasing tool, and that erasing tool can be used to erase anything that you have drawn. It cannot erase photos or text that you have inserted. So you'll see if I run this over top of our text and our images, that erasing tool does not work. Beneath that, we have the select tool, which is just like a regular mouse. You use it to select text boxes. You can use it to select images, your sticky notes, and your shapes. Then we have the button below that, which are our sticky notes. They are always locked in an aspect ratio of a Post-it, and the only way that you can change the size is by making them larger or smaller by dragging and dropping. I'm going to show you how each of these following types work in our next pages. So don't worry too much just yet, but if you click on the sticky note, you'll see a sticky note come up where you can insert your text. So we'll get back to that later. Next one is our insert picture, where you can add an image. It'll just pop up with your options to add an image. The next one is insert shape, which is down here. It's a circle right here because I was using it as a circle last time I was here, or last time I was using a Jamboard, but you can see that there are different shapes that are available, and we'll get into that later. And then we have insert text box, which is just like in Microsoft Word or Microsoft PowerPoint. It just inserts a text box. And then we have a laser, which can be used to highlight certain areas if you are doing a thing like a screen share or you are synchronously looking at this without video. And then some quick things at the top. If you would like to completely clear a frame, all you have to just click clear frame. All I did was press Control Z there, so I undid what I did, or you can click this undo. I have a Mac, which is why I have the Command key, but if you don't have a Mac and you have a PC, you can press Control. So if you would like to set the background, say you are working with stuff you need to line up bullet points or other certain things, you can set your background to be these dots like a bullet journal. You can set it up to be lined paper, graph paper, gray graph paper, dark blue, or black. Or you can upload an image if you so desire. I think I had this on here. So that's how you set your background. So our first thing that we're going to be looking at here are sticky notes. So to add a sticky note, you click the sticky note icon. Then you would type in what you want your sticky note to say. So there you go. Hello, I am a sticky note. You can change the color of your sticky note. So there's yellow, green, blue, pink, orange, and then no color whatsoever. So let's go with my favorite color, green. And then you can press cancel to click out of there. You can just perpetually make sticky notes if you want, but once you're done, all you have to do is click cancel, or you can click just outside. And then, like I said, you can't change the font size unless you drag and drop the sticky note to be smaller. So I can go very small with my note, or I can go the entire page if I'd like. You can rotate your sticky note if you'd like. I haven't tried to insert any symbols into the sticky notes, but that's definitely something that you can try. If you no longer need your sticky note, you can press the delete key, or you can click delete on here. You can also duplicate your sticky note and delete it. If you need to edit your sticky note, you can either double click, or you can click edit. Or if you would like to change the order of things and you want to send it to the back of your document, all you have to do is click send to back. So the sticky notes are pretty easy, but like I said, it will always be locked to the ratio associated with a Post-it note, essentially, because it's essentially a virtual Post-it note. And then our next option, inserting photos. There's lots of different ways to insert photos. The first one is you can upload a document from your computer by either dragging and dropping the file into this area right here, or you can click browse. Say you were looking for a photo of Foster Falls. All you have to do is click insert, and then your photo of the beautiful Foster Falls would show up. And you can drag and drop that picture as well. You can duplicate it, delete it, and change the order just like you did for the sticky notes. Other options for inserting your images into here, you can use a camera. Below that is my face. And you would just click this button right here and it would immediately capture it and put it in. You can also do a Google image search. So say we wanted to look up Tennessee State Parks. You would have the ability, say you were interested in having this lovely photo of T.O. Fuller right here. You would search that from the internet and then it would populate that. Other options include inserting stuff from your Google Drive and from your own personal Google Photos associated with your Google email. I'm going to leave those open because those have my personal things associated with them. But inserting photos is super easy, and if you're done and you no longer need them, all you have to do is click delete or press the delete key. Then you can insert shapes. So say I wanted to insert a bar, you can make it long and thin or wide, but you will see that it showed up blue. If you look here at this paint can, that will give you the options for coloring your shape. We have all those different colors, or you can make it white / transparent. And if you would like to change the outline, all you do is go to this little pencil and that will change the outline. Same thing, we can duplicate, we can delete, and we can send to the back of our document. Okay, so shapes are pretty easy. And then inserting text boxes, same thing, all you do is click the text box icon, type in what you want it to say. Now, if you are looking for your font to get larger or smaller, there's no way to set it from like a certain number associated, like a size 8 to a size 12 or whatever. They have these different styles. So you can have it be the smallest, which is caption, normal, subtitle, title, and then display is the largest. And you can change the color of the font by, you can either do it by just clicking the entire box or highlighting the particular text that you would like to change. So if you want it to be blue, yellow, so on and so forth, same thing as always. You can edit the text, which will allow you to click into it. You can duplicate it, you can delete it, and then you can change the order. Now, once you are ready to share your Jamboard, this is where things get a little tricky, but you'll see here at the top of your Jamboard page, you'll see this little button that looks like a little a bust with a little link underneath it and the share button. Public on the web just means that anybody with the link can do something, but as long as no one has the link, this isn't really public. You can't Google search for this and it won't show up. So once you click share, you'll see that you can add specific people if you have their email addresses. It does need to be a Gmail address, or if you send it to a person with a .gov email, they have to have a Google account associated with it to be able to access and use all of the features. Now, if you want to change what people can do once they have a link, so this is the link that you would copy and share with others. But if you would like to make it so that folks can edit or only view, you can set your link to only allow access for viewing or for editing. So if we set that to viewer, you'll see that this link doesn't change. So you can change permissions and not have to send out another link to folks later on. There are more advanced changes that you can make, but I'm not going to go into that because this is just a basic video. And then once you're ready to go and share your link, all you do is press copy link, or you can click into it and press Command or Control C to copy. And I think that's about it. It's pretty easy to work with. You can zoom, I'm trying to think of other things I've forgotten. You can zoom in and out of your Jamboard pretty easily. You don't have to worry about this laser pointer. I know I didn't have a slide for it, but that's just to highlight certain areas. Yeah, I think that's about it. They're pretty easy to use. Feel free to email me. This is my email address, and I'll make sure that everybody who wants this can have access to it so that you can come in. I'll probably have it set to just viewing because I don't want folks to come in and change stuff. But if you have any questions about how you can use Jamboard or anything you're not sure about, just go ahead and shoot me an email at that address right there. And I'm happy to share this with you. Thank you all so much, and have a great day.